Hello, Cancer. I'm Claire Louise Hay from BeHealing.com, and this is a special bonus read for you. It's a work business read. And so, if you're wanting changes in your work and in your business, you're wanting more success, you're wanting to change your job, you're wanting to get that promotion, or you're wanting to find a job and you're out of work at the moment, or you're wanting to create a business, you're wanting to shift in your business, this is the reading for you. And so, Cancer, this is not going to resonate with every Cancer on the whole planet, of course. But if it does resonate with you, then after I've done this video, I'm going to do a written reading to go with this. It's called a deeper dive. And so if this is resonating with you, you're going to want to get that because it's way cheaper than my personal readings. And it's going to go more into depth of what this reading is about and give you your next steps, that kind of thing. So it's a 3-page reading and it's just 20 Australian dollars, which is about 15 American dollars. So there'll be links to it popping up there throughout of this if you're resonating with it, and if you want to get that written version of it with a deeper dive in there. And the reason that I'm doing these special bonus reads, Cancer, is because I've got a half price reading sale this weekend. This weekend, it's on my work business reads. So if you do want a personal private reading with me on that, 3 pages long, I get all of my readings out within 24 hours of you booking them. Excuse me. You can book one of those. They are 75 Australian dollars this weekend, the weekend that I'm publishing this anyway, instead of 150 Australian dollars, which is about 50 American dollars. So I'll pop a link for it up there and in the description box below. And you can also find that every weekend on my website, BeHealing.com, as well as other special offers throughout the week as well on there. So check it out. I've redesigned it as well, so let me know what you think of the website there. So without further ado, Cancer, let's get into it. What's going on with your work life right now? Let's get some guidance for Cancer so that they can move forward into that work that they want. Right, so first card is always the most important card of the reading. And your first card out is I am heard, Cancer. And you've got I am good enough in there too. So I am heard. This is about you being recognized, you being appreciated, you being heard, you standing up, doing what you want to do, applying your skills, being of service to people, and them actually reciprocating for it, them wanting your service, them wanting to pay you for it, them wanting the product that you make, them wanting, this is about success, really, being heard. It's about you getting out there, people listening to you. Maybe if you're in a job, it's about your boss listening to you, about them appreciating you now. This suggests to me, Cancer, that you haven't felt like that. You felt like maybe the place that you're in or the people that you're around, they aren't really listening to you. Maybe in your business too. Maybe you're doing a lot of work, a lot of marketing work, and you don't seem to be reaching those people or as many people as you want to reach. You're not being heard. There's something in you that's making you not feel heard in what you're doing at the moment. And of course, you want that to change, right? Because with any kind of success, whether we're in a job or whether we've got a business, we need to be heard because that's what brings us success, right? Whether it's your boss giving you that promotion or giving you those great projects to work on. Whether it's your colleagues like doing things for you so that you can get success. Whether it's your customers listening to you so they will buy your product or want your services. It's all about being heard, right? That's what success is about. Excuse me. I finish my coffee before it gets cold. And so you've got I am good enough here alongside that, underneath that. And so, we create everything in our lives, all of our experiences in our lives. So you're doing this. It might seem like it's everyone else that's not hearing you, but you have created that pattern in yourself through your conscious focus, through your energy. You've created that. And so we need to get to the bottom of this so that it can be heard, so that your boss does hear you, your colleagues hear you, your customers hear you, so that you can get that success that you want. And you not feeling good enough is what has created that. You're not feeling good enough, so you're not taking that action. You're not being confident. You're not being that person who is good enough for it. You're not portraying that energy of someone that's good enough for it. Now, I'm not saying here this is all about fake it till you make it kind of thing. What we want is like true confidence, like true feeling good enough. I want to get you to that point in this reading, Cancer, because we can get you to that point in this reading. And so that's what's behind it. That's how you've been creating it, is that you're not feeling good enough. Like, we're all on a spectrum of that, you know. We've got imposter syndrome, we've got all of these things going on. None of us feel 100% confident. We tend to look out at the world, don't we, Cancer, and we think everyone else has got it sorted. Everyone else knows what they're doing, and it's just me that doesn't feel good enough. But it's not true. Everyone feels like that to some extent. Some people more than others. We want to get you up on that scale, on that spectrum of feeling good enough about yourself. We want to get you up there, Cancer, so that you can be heard, so that they'll start listening to you. So you can create a difference so that people hear you. And some people, you know, they don't realize that it's the energy that they're holding, and so they try and offer action to try and compensate that. This is like the bullying thing, you know. When someone's not confident, when someone's not feeling powerful, they'll turn into a bully. They try and compensate, overcompensate for that lack that they're feeling inside of themselves, and they try and take action to overcome that, and it just doesn't work, does it? They don't really get what they want from that. So you definitely don't want to do that. You don't want to do it the fake it till you make it. You want to get you aligned with your higher self so that you can actually have the work and the success and the customers, everything, the business, the job, everything that you want. We want to get you in alignment. Okay. So I was just asking then, how can Cancer get into that alignment? How can Cancer feel good enough? And we've got completion and go deeper. Or you've got completion and go deeper. So it's about ending. So there's things that you're holding on to in your life. And this doesn't have to be about work. You know, there's a lot of things in your life. It could be, you know, you're not being heard at work because you're not feeling good enough, because at home you've got problems with your family or in your relationship. There's everything about life could be changing your energy. It doesn't have to just be about work. You know, we can't compartmentalize our lives, because it's our focus and it's our energy that creates everything around us. And so it could be you sort out something in your private life, or something in your family, or something in your relationship, and then everything starts working in your work life too. We can't compartmentalize things like that. So this reading, it's not all going to be about work. So things need to be ended. There's things that you need to let go of. There's things that aren't making you feel good enough. There's things about your life that are making you not feel good enough. You know, it can be down to where you're living. It can be down to broken things that you have around you. It can be down to having like real grotty old underwear with holes in it and things like that. There's things in your life that make you feel crappy about yourself, not feel good enough. Does anyone feel good enough if they're just kind of portraying this image of confidence, but in the boardroom, but then underneath their suit they've got these crappy knickers on? You know what I mean? There's little things like that in your life that make you feel rotten about yourself, that make you feel not good enough. Like, if only people found out that I don't have savings. If only people knew that, you know, inside of my shoe my sock is slipping off. Things like that. It's just the little things that undermine our confidence, that make us feel not good enough. And it could be big things too. Like, it could be your relationship is making you feel terrible. You're going there into work and you're pretending to be all confident and everything, but you know that when you get home you've got this terrible relationship to go to, and it's really undermining your energy. Could be something big like that. But this is saying you need to go deeper into your feelings and actually feel what things are doing to you in your life, the things that are making you feel not good enough. Sometimes that feeling of not good enough is just some random thing, but often it's matched by stuff that we're doing to ourselves, things that we're choosing in our life. You're choosing like cheapo, crappy food to put in your mouth. Have you got like a broken appliance in your kitchen? Are you like sleeping on bad bed sheets? You know, something I realized, it was through talking to, along the same lines, through talking to some of my housemates, the only other two people that are living in this whole part of the resort that I live in. Through lockdown, they get their room cleaned every other day, and I was getting mine done once a week. And I thought, what am I doing that for? Why? I could have fresh sheets like often. And so now I'm getting it done every 3 days. I've got the thing on my door for the cleaners to come in today. They might disturb me while I'm working, but that's okay, because I'm going to get fresh sheets. And I just like stepped it up like that. So it could be something as simple as that. You're not changing your bed sheets often enough. You can step things up, step things up, step things up, and it's going to make you feel good enough. So what are you settling for in your life? It could be things that need to be fixed. It could be just go deeper into the things. Just feel like, go around your house and then ask yourself, is this making me feel great, or is this making me feel not good enough? And you'll know the big things as well that need to be over, that you need to let go of from your lives. So this is about upgrading. You need to upgrade to feel good enough. Those things are like, we know that life isn't about stuff and everything, but all the choices that we make in life, they are a reflection of how we're feeling about ourselves. And it goes both ways, right? It's like exercise, or it's like, yeah, exercise, or the way that you hold yourself. The way that you hold yourself makes you feel more confident. Like I changed my body position then, didn't I? Stopped from being like slumped and leaning on this to chest out and straight spine, pulling my abs in, feeling strong and confident like that. Your stance makes you feel different. And when you feel different, your stance changes. Like, which comes first? Well, either can come first. And it's the same with this stuff in your life too, that's like a reflection of not feeling good enough. You change those things, you'll start feeling better about yourself. Get a new outfit, get your hair done, that kind of thing. It makes you feel better about yourself, doesn't it? It doesn't mean that life is all about having your hair done and about your clothes, or that life is about the stuff, but those things do help. And so there's things in your life that need to be completed. You need to go deeper into those feelings of how stuff in your life is affecting you, relationships too, how it's all affecting you, and make those upgrades. Blue, orange, blue, orange. Let's see if I get another blue, orange out for you. No, it's yellow and red. And so you need to open yourself up to feeling good enough by taking physical action. It's all that I've talked about until now. And so, yeah, you've got to start taking action, clearing things up, throwing things out, decluttering, upgrading your stuff, having things fixed, paying those bills, getting your life in order. That's going to make you feel good enough. Don't underestimate that. So if you've been focused on your work and trying to feel good enough in your work, and you've been thinking it's a mental problem and I've got to change it within your mind, well, you could do that, but you could also take physical action, sort stuff out in the rest of your life, and that's going to make you feel good enough. Nobody can override a shitty life with shitty things around you, in a shitty environment with shitty people around you. No one can override that with their mind and be all like, sound like, I feel amazing, and then go into that boardroom, or, in running your business and overcome that. And I've shown it. Like, it happened to me in my business. I've had my business for 20 years now, and it was probably around 2010. Around 2010, I was living in this beautiful house, beachside house in Australia. It was amazing. And I was running my business, and I was the one in the household that was earning the majority of the money, and I was cleaning the place too, and I was doing it all. I was being like mama to everyone, even though there's two other adults in the house with me. Oh no, one other adult in the house with me at that time. And but yeah, there I was doing my work on this crappy IKEA dining table that used to wobble. It would wobble and squeak when it wobbled. On this crappy laptop, it wasn't Apple. This is my second MacBook Air. This is a recent one that I've bought and upgraded. With this rusted metal drawer set with my work gear in it so that I could move it out of the way for when we were having dinner and stuff. It was just all so like not matching everything else. And so there I was putting myself last with these crappy conditions around me, even though it seemed like I was living in this amazing house. I wasn't prioritizing myself. I wasn't thinking, hang on a minute, I'm the important one here. Maybe I should have like an amazing desk, an amazing computer to work on. And so what I did was I went out and I got it. I took over one of the rooms as my office, and I bought myself like the best desk. It was so cool. It's still in storage in Australia. It's a white desk. You might have seen it in videos from years ago that I did. A white desk with a glass top on it. Really, really amazing. I bought myself a MacBook Air for when I was working away. I bought myself an iMac to work on my desk there. I upgraded everything. I even went and bought all of the from Kiki K, all that amazing stationery and stuff for on my desk, and it was just so amazing. And then I had this amazing office, and I didn't stop there. I also went, and when I was looking for the desk, I found a really beautiful dining table, which was made from Thai longboats as well, old Thai longboats too. And I couldn't resist it because it was just too beautiful. I had to buy that too. And then I got a like a modular big leather white lounge suite, and part of it was to be in my office as well. So I had somewhere to sit when I was doing other things like reading through things and doing videos and stuff like that. You might have seen that in our videos too. And it made all the difference. And so maybe that's ringing true for you too, Cancer, is that maybe you've got great things in your life, and then you're suddenly waking up to the fact that, oh, hang on a minute, I'm really important. Yet I'm putting myself last, and I'm putting up with these shitty things around me. I'm just settling for those things, and I had no idea that it was making me feel really bad, you know. And my business took off after that. It really took off after that. It was so worth doing it. And now I know to always do that. Like people say to me, why are you paying so much to live in that resort? Well, there's many reasons, but because this is my standard and I'm not going to drop down, I want the staff to look after me and look after the grounds and make it all beautiful and look after the pool while I can get on with my work because I'm really busy because this is important. And I'm paying for this resort too because they've got a generator and they've always got electricity, they've always got the Wi-Fi, so I can work as well. There's lots of reasons. So I've raised, that's my level, and I'm not going to go cheaper. I'm not going to go cheaper just for the sake of the money. That's my level that I'm at, and I'm feeling like you need to raise your level, Cancer, and that's going to make you feel good enough. So I really feel like you've been thinking that this is like a mental problem or a focus problem, a consciousness problem with you, and it's not. It's just like there's things in your life that are making you feel less than. And when you change those, everything's going to change for you, and then you're going to be heard. And when you're heard by your boss, your colleagues, your customers, things are going to take off. You're going to get that success that you really want. Wow. So Cancer, if this is resonating with you, if this is your story, I'm going to go deeper into it. I'm going to go into more information of your path forward. And so, yeah, get that deeper dive. It's 20 Australian dollars, which is about 15 American dollars. And I'll send that to you. I'm about to do that right now. If you like this reading, please click like and subscribe to my channel. Leave a comment. What did you get out of that? I'd love to hear from you. I'd also love to read for you as well. So if you want to get one of those private work business readings this weekend that I'm publishing this, they're half price. There'll be a link around about there to book in for that. Have an amazing week, Cancer. I will see you next time. Bye.